If you're not a huge fan of makeup or a makeup-y look and you want to look really good, even close up, you might be a candidate for Demi. Demi is color correction waxes, but they can be used all over the face. I have it on my eyes, my lips, my cheeks, and it just creates this beautiful sheen, skin-like texture. So let me show you today how you can do an entire face with Demi, even eyes, and look beautiful even close up. I don't use filters. I do have a good light though. Also, I do start every Demi face with a skin tint, and today's skin tint is so horrible. I could not hate it more. So here, which one I've used so you can avoid it. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle Spieler. I'm an over 25-year professional makeup artist. I want to look good close up, and I want to teach you how to look good close up. I'm also the creator of Mature Makeup Masterclass, a series of over 20 videos on mature technique. You can always click on my link and watch. I think it's a 1 and 45-second video. It tells you a little bit more about my course, but it's priced crazy low. I've been getting more and more courses from professional makeup artists out there. And when I click on the price of their course, I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are getting a steal. 20 videos for only $57, and you can keep them forever. Well, you don't keep them, you sign into a website, but the library will always be there for you. Anyway, today I have a personal request from our friend Julie. She wants to see a whole entire face just with Demi, okay? So there are a few artists in Saint, not many, but a few, including the owner, Kara, that really only do their face in Demi anymore. They don't use the whole 3D system. And Demi was my gateway drug. Demi is the whole reason I came to Saint. I wasn't interested in Saint, but I was interested in the color correction system, and I wanted this in my Pro Kit, so I bought this for my Pro Kit. Well, when I bought this for my Pro Kit, I became an artist. I became a Saint Demi artist. Then 2 months later, Demi and Saint merged onto one website. So I guess okay, I guess now I'm a Saint artist. I was just a Demi artist. You also had to submit a 5-minute video showing your knowledge of Demi. And a lot of women at Saint were not approved. I was approved right away because I knew the system well. I loved it, and I'm a 25-year pro. So I was authorized to sell Demi. Well, 2 months later, anyone's now authorized to sell Demi. And I became a Saint artist, and I was like, ooh, I should probably figure out the 3D system too, because I know women will ask me about it. And if you've heard my story, I did not like 3D at all. At all. I tried many attempts. But because I loved this so much and I wanted to help women with this, I thought, surely I can make the 3D system work. Surely I can. And I did, and I love it. But today we're just gonna do Demi, okay? So some women do their whole face in Demi. They might do the 07 as their bronzer. I'm not. Let's see, what about this as a bronzer? I don't know. No. Listen, I'm gonna do Bella. You already know, Bella's the prettiest bronzer on the planet. It's only $16. It's twice this size. And I'm sorry, but there's nothing prettier. So anyway, I'm gonna do my whole face in Demi and show you what that looks like. And we'll try to be super brief today, okay? You're like, Michelle, you don't know how to be brief. I get that. But listen, I'm so committed to being brief today. Look, I wore this to bed last night. I'm not wearing a bra. I did wash my face and do skincare. I'm doing True Botanical skincare, but I didn't do it on camera because it was PR gifted, and I don't want to have to put sponsored because they didn't sponsor this video. I did with my own money buy the True Botanical skin tint, because when I do a whole face of Demi, I always do a skin tint. I love Rose Inc. I love Maybelline BB cream. I love Lancome BB cream. I love Jones Road Beauty What the Foundation. I did a whole video on that if you want to watch that. What else? I love Summer Friday skin tint. I love the Westman Atelier skin drops. So you get it. I do a skin tint to even out my skin before I do Demi. And today I tried True Botanicals and I love their skincare. Like, I love it. It's expensive, but I love it. This was horrible. This took 10 minutes. It kept crumbling all over my face. It dried like yellow clay on my hands. It took forever to get all the crumbles out of my hairline. It probably looks good on camera, but I think it's because I've rubbed so much off with my Stands Out sponge that you're probably just seeing my skin. And I want to say this, if you were here in August when I got my TCA peel, I would say for about 3 weeks, I did not have to wear a skin tint or foundation. My skin was so beautiful. But in about a month, all the little freckles and sunspots started coming back up. So you can see sunspots on my forehead, freckles, all of these sunspots are back. These sunspots are starting to come back. I'm starting to get a little bit more discoloration down here, which just goes to show you that you really do need 3 or 4 TCA peels to really get the desired effect. And I can't do it. It was 10 days downtime. My agency said absolutely not at the end of the year because brands are trying to spend their whole budget. So currently I have 3 videos to do this week on TikTok for other brands and I'm busy. I am super busy. So today you get what you get, but this is what you get with me. You never know what you're going to get with me because I'm not a real planner. I'm not real contrived. Okay, so I'm not going to do my brows today. Maybe I'll do them later, but I'm not doing, because, you know, we're just going for a natural look. So I'm going to go in with the 03. And remember, 03 is for blue and purple, okay? And I'm going to go just where I'm dark. I pick up a little bit on the brush. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint out most of my flaws first, and then we can start adding in some sculpts and some fun color. Okay, so right there you can already see I've canceled out a lot of that blue purple, which you see here. See? Now I still have my dents, right? But this is a darker dent than this because I've used that little bit of peach. Oh my gosh, you should see my skin. That is the worst skin tint in the world. I'm so mad. It was not cheap either. I mean, I got 30% off with the black. Oh, I'm just like literally flaking everywhere. And it's not because of SPF or silicone. They don't put silicone in their skin tint. They don't put silicone in their makeup. I used only their skincare and their skin tint, and it's disgusting how I look close up. I'm kind of mad about it, but guess what? I'm not going to take it off and start over because I'm just home today. I do have some videos to do later, but Demi is really more of that kind of French look. So you're really going for more of just really clean, pretty skin. Clean, pretty skin that's flaking everywhere. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. I'm sending that back today. Never keep a product that doesn't work for you. Send it back. Even Saint has a 30-day money-back guarantee, so take advantage of that. Okay, many of you know we are out of Y01. Totally back ordered. Y01 is great for rosacea. It is a yellow-orange that combats redness that has a lot of blue in it, okay? Because we're out of it, I'm gonna go back to my original favorite and I'm gonna do green yellow one, not this green, that's minty and it'll make you beige. This yellow, I'm gonna go with this yellow, green yellow one, and I'm gonna go all around my nose. Now, if you remember from the beginning, green yellow one was my favorite. And then I heard they were phasing it out which I never understood because I recommend it to so many people. My sister likes it better than Y01. My sister's fair with rosacea. I did a whole rosacea video with my sister if you want to check it out. She prefers green GY1, green yellow one. She likes that much better than the Y01. So look, I just canceled out all that red around my nose. I got a little bit here. Okay. You can see a little bit of red on the chin, just a little bit. So you can do GY1 instead of yellow orange one, but only if you're fair or light. If you're anything like, if you're light to medium or darker, the GY1 is going to be too light for you, okay? Sometimes, if I'm oh, you guys should see my skin close up. I'm just flaking everywhere, and I'm so mad because I'm having such a good skin moment today. And then I put that horrible skin tint on. I mean, I'm literally flaking everywhere. I'm flaking on the sides of my nose. I'm like, I spent 10 minutes getting all these stupid crumbles and flakes off my face, and they're all back again. Oh, I'm mad. Ooh, I'm mad. Okay. I'm doing the tiniest bit of green Y1 under my eyes. Green, yellow one, because I have some red. Now it's really a blue red, but I do not like Y01 under my eyes. So I go in with a little bit of that green. And then what I like to do is, and I'm using the bright brush for everything because it's a little bit thicker and feathery, and then you've got this side. But now I'm gonna go in with 01. Again, this is great if you're fair or light. I'm gonna go in with 01 right here, this light peach. I've used it to death. I only got it in March, so I still have a lot left, but I'm gonna go under my eye and up in that corner, and it kind of lifts that outer corner. And I love that color. 01, it's so pretty. Now, if you are deeper skin and if you are more golden or olive, instead of doing the 01 under your eye like I'm doing, you would do the Y01. Unfortunately, we are totally backordered on that, okay? So there we have it. I'm gonna go in with Bella, and again, this is cheating because I'm using a Saint product, but I'm not gonna try to make Demi work when something else works better. And to me, there's nothing better than Bella, and I'm picking up a little bit at a time because I don't want a heavy bronze look. Right now it is very overcast and rainy today, and I just don't need to be super bronzy. I kind of let the day dictate. If it was warm and sunny out, I would definitely want more bronzer. I don't do too much in my temples because I don't really want to hollow out my temples. But do you see how that's bringing a little warmth to the top of my face? But look close up. It just blends in. You're not seeing any type of line of demarcation. And then I'll take, by the way, I'm in my new studio today and I'm so happy. The lighting up here is better. It's quieter up here. I'm really, really happy with this. I have carpet in here, so the sound quality will be less echoey. It's the ugliest carpet you ever saw. It's bright red, but we're not ready to do all of our floors yet. It's such a huge commitment to do floors, isn't it? You have to take, it's like moving. Neither of us want to do that right now. My daughter doesn't either. She's like, oh, Mom, I'd rather live with this old carpet than have to move everything. I'm like, I know. Okay, and then I like to do a little bit of bronzer on the neck, okay? We could do bronzer in the crease, but this is where I'm going to show you how I use some Demi in the crease, okay? I'm also going to take well, I'm just gonna take this, I guess. I'm gonna take this little spot brush and going in with NV+1, not NV1, but NV+1. I'm gonna go a little bit in that outer corner. And if you look at it real close up, it just looks like you've painted a shadow. It doesn't look like makeup. And I'm going into the lash line, but again, it doesn't look like you put eyeshadow on or eyeliner. It just looks like you've got a little natural cast shadow. Now, if you have a super oily eyelid, or if you're the type that gets really hot easily and you just get kind of sweaty, NV+1 on your eyes is probably not gonna work too well. And I get a little bit of oily eyelids. We all do. But I just put a little bit on there because look at that. It just gives this smoky little shadow in the outer corners. Okay, and then I am going to, I love this Sigma switch when I want to change directions of colors. I am going to go in with this kind of olive tone, and I'll find the color in a minute, but this is what I'm going to use to sculpt out my eye. Oh yeah, that's really nice. And it's kind of warm, so it actually doesn't look olive in my, look at that. That does not look olive at all. Again, if you are super, super oily eyelids, Demi on your eyes might not work. But we don't really get, we don't usually get oily like up in the crease. The oil usually happens on the eyelid itself. So this will stay on all day. I think Demi just is so long wearing. It's so long wearing, okay? So look, I just sculpted out my eyes. Now let's see what this color is. It's called NG, probably neutral green. But look at that. Would you ever think that is in my crease? That's crazy. And this is a clean brush too. So it's not like, oh, this brush had orangey brown on it. But it's funny how this Demi just is so beautiful. Look at that. And what I like about Demi is you can get real close up. So someone could be in my face. Where's my close-up mirror? And it doesn't leave like texture. You know how sometimes a powder eyeshadow can leave texture on your eyes? There's no texture. It just looks like skin. It's so pretty. And then I'm gonna take a little bit, I'm gonna go back to that 01, and I'm gonna do a little bit under my brow. Because we don't get oily up there either. And that just kind of now make sure, ooh yeah, let's make sure brow bone a little pronounced, but look at it close up. It just looks like healthy skin. That's what I love about Demi. Demi looks like healthy skin, okay? I'm gonna do a different color today. Normally I would do R5, Oh, you know, you might want to see a sculpt. Let me see if I can do some sculpt. Okay, I'm gonna take the shape brush and I'm gonna take a little bit. Is this NV+1? What is this color? Yeah, NV+1. So just the same color I put on my eyelids and around my lashes, we're gonna take the tiniest bit because it's dark, but we're gonna sculpt with it. So ooh, look at that shadow. So now you know the NV+1 can really sculpt, and it can also do your shadow around your eyelashes. So it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone, right? Look at that. And then for someone like me who has a 5 head instead of a 4 head, I can even take a little bit up here near my hairline, make it a little bit deeper, and I can do a little bit, carve out my jawline. But when you look at it real close up, it looks like shadow. It doesn't look like makeup. And the Demi never looks like makeup close up because it has wax. So the wax looks like skin-like sheen. And then I'm gonna take a little bit, and I'm talking very little. Like I'm barely dipping this. And if you look at me close up, you're not gonna see a shadow, but ooh, I look way more sculpted. Okay, I could do my nose too. Should I do my nose? Why not? Let's do a little on the nose. I can't believe how much my nose has changed since my high school photos. It's just shocking to me how much our noses change. Okay, and I just thinned out my nose, but close up, it's not gonna look. We're gonna highlight it. Now we can also go in with that Y01. I use the Y01 a lot to highlight. So see, I went down the center of my nose with the Y01. Now today I'm gonna use a different color. Normally I would use R5, but today, to be different, I'm gonna do the VR5, which has more blue tone in it. So for those of you who maybe are more olive or Asian, this is really a beautiful color because it's a little bit more of a blue pink as opposed to the R5, which is a bright Barbie pink. But either way, they're very pretty and looking like you just have natural flush to your skin. Look at that. Is that cute? I need to wear this color more now that it's winter. I didn't know about this color until probably last March or April. I was helping this beautiful Asian woman and I said, ooh, she wanted a blue tone. I said, ooh, do VR5. And it's just so beautiful. And then, you know, I always like to take a little bit on the outside of the eyes and kind of create like a cohesive look. Plus that little bit of pink will disguise or counteract any of those veins that we start to get when we hollow out in our temples. Okay. And then I could even go in so this is the same brush I used around my lashes. And with what's left on the brush, Saint makes a lip liner too. They came out with suede lip liner. I don't know how I feel about it though. I'm going in with NG. This is the one I used in my crease, the crease in my eye. Okay, and then with my finger, I'm gonna take a little bit of that pink. Little tiny bit of the pink that's on my cheeks. And go in with give it a cohesive look. That might be a little too cool for me, but I'm gonna leave it on because I'm going cool. And then I would take a little bit more of the 01 and I'm gonna create a natural highlight as opposed to like a shimmery highlight. And look at that. Do you see how that rounds my cheek out a little bit more because I'm adding that little pop of light? And then when you look at it this way, you've got that beautiful sheen from the Demi. Not loving the lip, but someone is gonna look gorgeous in that lip because it's got a lot of blue in it. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take some of this color right here because it's warm. Oh yeah, that's, see how much warmer that is? Oh yeah, that's more my style. Oh yeah, super cute. A little more Bardot. So that is color, what is that color? It's so hard when I don't have tools to pop it out. This is RO5, Red Orange 5, RO5, and that would be cute on the cheeks too. I could do that another time, maybe even spring, because it's a little bit more corally pink. Cute. The only thing I would do differently is I'd probably get a real lip liner. I don't typically use, use Demi on my lips. I'm just trying to show you what Demi can do. And Julie wanted to see my whole face in Demi, so here you go. Okay. Gives you a little bit more. And then you could even take a really pretty light pink. Let's do this one. See how that's kind of lilac-y? And I'm not doing the whole eyelid, I'm just going right in the middle there. Now that's a wax, so that's gonna crease a little bit, but it's going to also look like skin. Okay, so there you have it. Oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't cover my sunspot. I mean, what's the point of Demi if we're not gonna cover some of our imperfections? And now we're at 30 minutes, great. Boom, gone. I'm not gonna do all of these. I really don't obsess about my, sunspots. I'm gonna take a little bit more bronzer. And look at how good that looks close up. Everything just looks healthy and skin-like. Even my eyes look good close up. There's no texture there. I'm not going to put on mascara today because I have to do another video for TikTok and I cannot have mascara on for this video I'm about to do. So I'm not, but I have pretty dark lashes and they're, if I really just, I need my Jenny Patinkin eyelash curler, but I don't want to have time to dig for it right now, but there you go. Okay. And then it could be cute to do a little, do we have a little lip gloss anywhere? Yeah, here's a little Fenty lip gloss. Oh yeah. There we go. I just needed a little something something. And then I'm gonna use a setting spray that has a pink in it. It's really nice for sallow skin because it can kind of give you a little bit of a rosy tone. I mean, that looks so French and natural. And I'm looking in this big mirror right here next to me, and it just looks so healthy and French and natural. So there you have it. That is the whole face of Demi. I'll put all of the colors into the description. So just click on the title of the video and a description box will drop down. But you can see how many fun colors there are. This red's pretty too. I should do a French video with that red coming up. Maybe I'll do the red right now. Do I want red? I feel like I want to try that red. Oh gosh, that's so cute. I love it. And I'm just putting it on with my finger, not even. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, it's cuter in this mirror though. It's more ruby. It's more like Snow White ruby. Oh my gosh, I love that. Should we see how that looks on the, let's see how that looks also on the cheeks. Just because why not? We're here. It's very pigmented. See how fun it is when you don't plan and you just kind of go with the flow? That's just what artists do. We see things and we live in the moment and we try things out. We don't know if it's going to be a flop or a success. Oh my gosh, I like that even better. Although I really did like this VR1, but my favorite is, no, VR5, sorry, VR5, but my favorite is R5. I wear that almost every day of my life. Even when I do videos for other brands, I wear it. Because I don't really do blush videos on TikTok. I do a lot of concealer, foundation, skincare. Because that's what mature women want to see over there. Cute. Love it. Okay, well, there you go, Julie. I hope that helps. A whole face with Demi. I didn't feel the need to do brows. I'm not going to do eyeliner. I mean, mascara, because I do have to do some eyeliner video over on TikTok. But there you have it, a whole face of Demi. You can do it. Just don't buy this skin tint. There's much better ones out there. Bye for now.